All right, y'all. What's going on? It's Greg. Greg said it. We here live. Appreciate you all's patience here. Man, you know, anybody who's been following this journey, I can remember last year this time, I want to say like yesterday, you know, time is moving fast, but at the same time, it's also a lot going on. It's a lot happening in a short period of time. Sometimes it happens so fast. I don't know what year it was, the year before, this year, but time is moving. And a lot of people wanted to rush this season. And what I learned last year is absolutely fast and bad. Fast and bad. Remember that. Fast and bad. We've been on this journey, and y'all, let me tell you, last year I didn't know what to expect. It went by so quick. I remember that TCU game, kind of has, you know, it's the same time you're saying, Phil. That TCU game was so filled with energy and emotion. It was just raw. And it was like the championship. First game, they came out, did the unthinkable. And it looked promising, man, because nobody expected it. And they went on a run for the next couple games. And it was like, whoa, what is going on? And the media circus hit and the bandwagon people hit. And it was a lot for a person like me, you know, being a brand new guy, new platform. It was like, what is this? And I mean, even my subscribers jumped. The season is different from all season. Everybody show up, especially when they win it. And I was like, wow, I didn't know all this was going to happen so quick. But also the season went quick. I mean, before you knew it, we was at the halfway point. And in a lot of ways, towards the end of the season, we was glad for that mess to be over. To be real with you, because it was like, man, it was a lot. It was irritating to see where the season went. But, you know, we stuck it through with the guys. And here we go again this year. We went through the whole offseason. People, I can't wait till the season. Yes, you can, because here it is, y'all. Today is August the 25th. I remember when it was January. I remember when we was rushing to get the spring practice in April. And then I remember we had the gap in May. And in the summer, you know, guys were coming. We've been waiting for these guys to come, and they came. We watched break. Then we watched fall, and fall went by like that. And here we are. It's amazing, man. So we only a few days away from a game that everybody's been waiting for. Haters included. Haters want to prove us so wrong. We've been going back and forth with people all winter and spring. Here it is summer. And they just licking their chops. I don't know why they would lick their chops. For this game. But that just show how desperate they are for CU to lose. And they want to see CU fail. And it's like, if they lose this game, they're even better to lose it to FCS team. Or they'll take a struggle. Oh, y'all barely beat them. It's going to be a long season. And I don't know what they get off on that. I don't know what they get from that. Maybe it's the adrenaline, the opposite adrenaline we get. I guess they want to be just rebellious and say, I'm going to take the opposite side of what normally everybody would take. So here we are, us who've been fighting for this thing. And I don't know what people fight for. I personally, I fight for the truth. I play football. A lot of things I care less about football. I'm going to be real. Let me be vulnerable here on this good Sunday. A lot of people say, what was your other team? I'm just not a football junkie. I have a life. And if you love football, that's great. I played it all my life. And it's like I play baseball too. And I always, you know, I guess the downfall of it all is, you know, I guess that love wasn't there like that, because I think I do have other ambitions in this big, beautiful world. And I think as you grow older, you realize what's possible. And that's where I am. But when Coach Prime kind of brought this thing back, he brought so many components of me back. Me just being right here is a component. It's a lot of stuff I wanted to do and still want to do when it comes that I never done until I did this with Coach Prime. Just using my voice and having the influence, whatever. I didn't know what come with it. It's because of that. He brought so many dynamics to this thing, not just supporting football, but that entrepreneur side, that influencer side, that leadership side, passion, overcoming, being the underdog, even watching him getting just dogged out, like mistreated. And sometimes people get done like that when they're trying to do something different. And a lot of that attracted me to do what I'm doing here, or else I wouldn't be doing. I can care less. So I'm looking forward to seeing them overcome the illogical component of like the disrespect, the like you don't want to get him credit for nothing. You don't want to give him credit for nothing. Like that's not football. Football just line up and play. Like all the other shenanigans, that's something else. Like he's not a smart guy. He's not a good coach. The player's not good. They're not big enough. We watched this team get rebuilt. People still say they're not big enough. People still say they have no depth. What you want? A bunch of gorillas out there, elephants. Like these guys have made drastic changes, and no people run their mouth. They just jumping in, maybe see a clip or two, and that's what gets me. Like, let's be real. Like, are you serious? There's a lot of things that get me that I'm like, are you serious? Because I'm a logical person. I'm not a brainwashed person. And if I am, I work on that every day. I'm sure I'm not completely, it's stuff I probably shouldn't even deal with. But Colorado, this just says more than football. It's kind of like you see with our sponsor here. You see, we have our unified strength. Shout out to Unified Strength. You see the information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's bigger than football. It's a movement. It's an ideology. It's a concept that we've taken on as a unit, as a community, because you got to think about the fact nobody else is going through this. I mean, you got typical rivals, people fighting each other, but nobody going through year round of just getting slaughtered in the media for no reason. The coach is getting attacked by everybody in the media. It's not normal. Usually a coach get attacked because his performance, and he haven't been there long enough, and plus his performance has been great in every area. They got more wins. Their economics is better. Their exposure is better. I mean, who could complain? And then the rivals are supposed to have something to say, but who could complain? And that's the typical just negative attacks you would expect on a coach. But this guy don't got so many lies told on him and his players that it's like, oh yes sir, you know what we do on Sundays. This is what our Sundays is all about. What's going on? Our Sundays is all about talking about that after the game factor. Now, typically what I used to do, he did get a lot of taxes. That's where it started at HBCU. You don't remember the tax when he got Travis Hunter? You don't remember the tax when they said he was paying players, but the school was that broke? You remember the whole situation with Nick Saban when he was going back and forth with Nick Saban and the other big schools because they was mad he was stealing their players and going to little Junebug HBCU with no facilities. They were lying on him then. It's not about if it's an HBCU or not. It's about the fact that he was a threat. He's just a bigger threat now because he's on their level. He's a bigger threat now because he has the resources and a lot of the money and to compete. To get players he was getting at HBCU who barely have facilities, he had to help them build locker rooms, help them get sponsorship for a new football field. That was what he did, and it impacted the other HBCUs as well. That's that. But the attack started then when he had College Game Day come to the game when they played against Southern the first time. That was an attack, So I'm reading it wrong, but he got plenty of attacks at HBCU. And shoot, you want to talk about attacks? His own HBCU attacked them more than anybody. That's probably why you'd have to see it I mean, he wasn't. A lot of people didn't have to pay him attention, other than certain coaches who he was taking players. You know, but you not know who is Swag. If I ain't Swag, you don't remember that whole song and fiasco. Where did that come from? Attacks. It came from another coach saying he wasn't Swag. You know, he wasn't accepted in the Swag, so he was attacked. He was attacked by his own people. See, that's why I say I tell the truth, man. I ain't here to say all the other stuff. I'm only gonna stand for the truth. Truth is, they attacked him. I know people personally who attacked him. I know plenty of Jackson State alumni who attacked him. And the conversation of, you know, what they was having, and high level people, high level influencers. I know people who know the coach there now. Since he was a little boy, I know people who went there and who are alums and have influence there. And I know the conversations they were having about him at his own school. That's not I mentioned the ones like from Alabama State. They loved it and hated it at the same time. Like, they let him fill up the stadium, but then they were mad when he said something. They wanted to shut. Okay, he wanted to move the bowl game. That he wanted to end the bowl game up there at the Southern Heritage, whatever, up there with Memphis. They was mad he ended that, then left. Well, he encouraged them to end that because he would say he wasn't making no money when they was playing at the Memphis Stadium against Tennessee State. Then, you know, he had the situation where the Alabama State coach, new coach, Coach Prime tried to be cool with all of them. How you think Danzy got there? He tried to be cool with all them guys. He wanted all of them to come up. He got cool with my boy over there at FAMU. How you think we got, you know, Coach Reese, Reese, whatever, from FAMU, and these couple FAMU guys? He was cool with certain coaches, and certain coaches, they hated on him bad. Because they was being competitive, but they really just kind of like what you're saying. I mean, no different than what you're saying when Novell go against him and Rule. They feel like you're not one of us. You're not part of this coaching elite. You're not part of this coaching fraternity because you just jumped in. You didn't put in that work. You just came in, got a head coach position. You didn't have to work up from, you know, second team water boy to the grad assistant to, you know, special team coordinator to assistant defense. You didn't have to work your way up. You just jumped in and got your head coach spot, your first job in Division I. And within a couple of years, you're at Power 5. They can't stand that. And I get it, but ain't no hater because you just do your job. I mean, you got you a team, so what you care about what he did? So that's what they had. And they felt the same way at the Swag. How he just come in and get a position. They must have known he was going to go higher than that. And they really hate him about that because they like, we done been coaching all these years. And we ain't getting no opportunity. So you thought you were gonna get off on him. You thought he was limited to just being with you and a crab in the bucket. And he ended up going even higher. And oh no, he better not succeed because now I'm really gonna be. I can't got nothing to say. I gotta see him fail so I can say, see, that's why he didn't deserve it. That's why he shouldn't be there. That's why I should be there. You know, that's what you really want to say. So that's what you're really looking at when you look at the attacks on Coach Prime. It can be other factors, but it really is jealousy. You know, he jumped the line, and him succeeding jumping the line, this hurts feelings. Like, oh, and he did it in 2 years there, and then he did it in 2 years here. You know, they can't stand it, man. And we got a hater in you. When you got a hater in you, I'm telling you, you can't stand to see other people succeed. You can't stand to see other people succeed because they doing something you couldn't do. It's kind of childish, but I hated that other coaches who are also at that level, they intimidated by him. You better worry about your job before he take it, before you lose yours, and he still be at his job. You know, I mean, I think the black stuff is cute. I think people put a lot more emphasis on black. What I do like about Coach Prime Black is he actually do something for black. He don't just run around being black and call him black. I get all the way real with it. Get real with me. I get all the way real with it. If you for black, show it or shut up. One thing about Coach Prime, he brought a lot of black coaches with him and a lot of black players to a not black area. So if he was for black, he living up to what he say he believed. Like, and he's giving, but him being black don't mean he got to mistreat other people. Don't be no hypocrite. See, y'all getting me into some other stuff. Like he said, if you want minorities to have opportunity, you got to also give other people opportunity. Don't be no doggone hypocrite. That's why you there, he ain't. He there, you ain't. Because you can't talk all this black and then get up there and be just as racist as the people you call racist. You doggone hypocrite. I don't like no hypocrite. Like, don't mistreat people and then don't want to be mistreated. You got somebody gotta be you so much better than them. You gotta be a better example, and that's what I do like about him. He don't mistreat nobody. He can be blacker than black all he want, but at the end of the day, he also respect the other people, and he's an example of what you claim that the other people ain't doing. I don't need another clown get in there just as much as a clown as the other people. You know, I want to get power so I can mistreat the other people. What make you any better than them? What make you any better than them? You know, yeah, he's balancing the field, and that's great because a lot of his coaches gonna mess around. He be successful. They coming off that tree. One, they gonna want to take his support away from him. Two, they gonna prove that they can do it at that level. And one for him busting through that, they'll open up for all them black coaches. It won't happen. You know, and his success is pivotal. So I don't know why so many black people. And while we talk about other people, they got plenty of black people hating on them. You got plenty of black people hating on him. Let's be real. And it started at HBCU. So don't act like it's only other people. Matter of fact, I believe it's not more black people hating on him than the other people. Because the other people understand what's really good. He bringing in plenty of finances over there. And all them non-black people recognize it because they got freaking businesses. See, that's another thing. You talk all that, but you ain't got no power. You know, if you own the businesses, now you can benefit from all that blackness and what he bringing. But if you don't own nothing, maybe you can work for the business. I don't know, but they benefit, so they understand economics. They don't talk black, they talk green. While you talking black, they talking green, because that black man, with the black, he bringing them a lot of exposure, a lot of stuff they didn't have, and that's all they care about. They're not stupid. See, most people too worry about color more than opportunity. How dumb are you to let your color override your opportunity? Them, I don't care if you think they're racist or not. They not finna run that man off who bring an opportunity to them. That's smarter than the HBCUs, who, when he was trying to get with the state and the mayors at Jackson, and they were fighting. He was trying to say, I can pour the money in and make sure we get what we need and we build a superpower. And they fought against him because they wanted their black tradition. They didn't want to lose if they had to lead the SWAT. They didn't want to have to lose their heritage. They were more concerned about, this is the way we've been doing it. He taking away our classes. He trying to change stuff. They fought him because he was changing stuff. Blackness don't matter, they didn't do it. They didn't want him to change nothing. So sometimes people hate and change more than skin color, because all his blackness, it wasn't enough for them to stand with him. And he was trying to help their blackness. He was trying to help them. He was trying to help them. He said, I can do it anywhere. He can do it at Boulder. He can do it at Jackson. But the people at Jackson was fighting against him because they didn't want him to change their traditions. He challenged their traditions. HBCUs love tradition. I went to one. I didn't graduate. I went there a couple years, and I went to both. I know what an HBCU is. I was with it before it was cute, you know. And they very controlling, and they be stealing money. And he a lot of stuff he didn't say. Because if I help y'all bring in money for this, I wanted to go to that. Don't stick your hand in. They don't manage money well at all. That's why the jumps be falling. You saw the same thing with Ed Reed, fell out right behind that with them. His whole school falling apart, the private school, and they were mad he exposed it. Blacker than black. He ain't no blacker than Ed Reed. I don't put my color over opportunities. I would never. Who does that but a dummy? The people you call white don't even do that. The biggest KKK clan, man, if you help him make money, he may hang everybody else but you. That's just the reality. Who does that but somebody who don't have nothing and want everybody else to have nothing? You start talking about stuff that don't really mean nothing. You know, yeah, people be sticking their little hand in there, and you know, he just go ahead and walk. That's really what be going on. And he was nice enough not to fully expose you. You know, he was nice enough, and he was talking in code, but we know it happened because Ed Reed did it. Eddie Joe, all of them have been going. If anybody ever actually been to HBCU, who actually went to HBCU, you know, they always find somebody for stealing money. They always about to be got the clothes up. And you say, oh, they didn't give us no money. But the money you did have, you was stealing it. It happened at every HBCU that I know. And I'm in Georgia. And I've seen all of it happen. There's always a rumor somebody stealing money. What's going on? B. Watts in the building, got out of the church house or something. All right. I got some news for y'all today, too. He exposed it. And you know what? That ain't even what this show about. This ain't even about the ambush. That ain't even the ambush I was talking about. Because what we really here to talk about, y'all got me on my inspiration motivation. Y'all didn't come back for the second video today. Because you know how I do it. We got a lot going on, and it's going to be a lot going on, Yeah, they did it together. But I'm here to talk about y'all. You see it on the screen. It's an ambush. I'm glad B Watts here. B Watts, I'm finna pull a B Watts for y'all. This is in honor of B Watts, y'all. This is in honor of B Watts in the building. Why did? This is how B Watts do it. I'm gonna do it like B Watts do it. Yeah, we're gonna get to the topic. That's what we're here for. Yeah, but the topic is the topic. The people is the topic on my channel. The people is the topic. They here for what they here for. Love it or leave it. They here for what they here for. As long as the people are happy, we happy. Outside looking, they were still for sure. For sure. What's up? We got Stephen Woodland up in here. Yes, sir. The game will be on. I don't know what game it's trying to be on. It's gonna be on one of them, like, I don't know if it's Fox. It's gonna be on one of them channels. That's why they at prime time. But let me show y'all something. This is in honor of B Watts, y'all. Greg said they're gonna do some little different stuff. I got some stuff going on. Check this out. This for B Watts. B Watts, check this out.
You take it to it, man. You take it to it, man. You gonna do it. You take it to it, man. Let's go. Hey,
I'm gonna do this one more time for the people in the back.
You take it to it, man. You take it to it, man. You gonna do it. You take it to it, man. Let's go. Hey,
What about that? That's what I call an ambush, guys. That's what I call an ambush. Because you saw that lineman. That when I started lineman, that I clown to say that Colorado line. But I guarantee you that lineman looked more like what he gonna face on Thursday than our lineman. That was one of our backup linemen, probably third string lineman. You ain't seen him at tackle. Did you see how BJ took that man up on his own power? Took him all the way back, spun him around, then threw him on the ground. Did you see that? Who did we see do that last year? Everybody like my last year. Fast and bad. We call that fabulous. BJ Green said, I'm just going to run him to the quarterback and then body slam him all in one motion. Now, he don't do that to Tyler Brown. Everybody's about, well, you want to know the difference? Tyler Brown get with him. That's what you want to see. Right. This is his first team all conference. I told people he's the first team all conference. He's also a projected possibly first round, second round draft pick. leading in pressures in the nation last year in college football, right? Right? ESPN. ESPN, there we go. ESPN, that's 8 p.m. Eastern. So we 8 p.m. over here. We're going to be up all night long. It's going to be very different. He told them last year, and they playing with him. And he just sitting there real calm. Because that's just one guy, y'all. That's just one guy. That's just one guy. You know, we've been talking about Shadoze all spring. You notice they ain't been showing him. They don't show Canola as much either. But they don't show Shadoze. We know he did the same kind of stuff in the middle. Now, you know, we've been talking about this D-line. We just talked about it on Thursday, too. Because Greg warned you. These guys, you know, B. Watts asked me a question. He wondered why I responded. He said, what do you expect the defense to look like? I said, I expect it to look like diarrhea. Now, if anybody know what diarrhea look like, if it was to have football cleats in the helmet on, shoulder pads, it would look like what I just showed you. Unstoppable, uncontrollable, disruptive of your day in life. Disruptive diarrhea. It's going to be very telling immediately what kind of day they about to have. But I've been telling y'all, as somebody who actually played sports, who actually got enough ability to know the difference and analyze, you know, because everybody can't do that. That's fine. The matchup is not good. Needless to say, it's not going to be a good matchup most of the season, but we're sticking to game one because people had the audacity. Yeah, the audacity. To act like these boys going to be able to block these boys. That what you just saw. That lineman in front of him looks more like a North Dakota lineman than a Colorado lineman. It's going to be unfair, guys. It's going to be unfair. It's an unfair advantage we have. I just showed y'all. See, I'm not just talking. Somebody is on paper. I just showed you on video what type of edge rusher. That's just one. We ain't talked about what Shadoze gonna do to anybody who try to pull in front of him, who try to cross his face. He gonna take them and throw them. You ain't talking about what Buell gonna do. He's gonna just disrupt. He's just gonna dismantle the middle of your line. Wiggins can do the same thing. McNeil can do the same thing. Hayes do the same thing. He takes your lineman and throw him in the backfield. Don't understand it, Eli. I wouldn't care about, you know, because I ain't even looking at stars at this point. I look straight at film. I look at the body type. I look at the style of play. These boys are vicious, man. These boys are vicious. What's going on, Rob the man? Man, it's not looking good. I don't even want y'all to go to bed. That's what I'm really about. Y'all just stay up and watch the whole game for ratings' sake, because it's gonna be over early. Yeah, it's a difference between me and a lot of us and other people. They say you overlooking. No, I'm looking right at them. I'm not overlooking nothing. I'm looking right at North Dakota. And you just saw BJ. And that is one of ours. It's typical to have one or two guys like that. Our whole line is like that. And they say, oh, that's just it. No. Our whole line plays like that. Thank you for being here. You know, this live stuff is so fickle. It's so fickle. You know, I'm hearing about other channels. They're not showing people stuff. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss nothing. Because it's very fickle. You know, these linemen gonna be fresh. They're not gonna be tired. BJ Green is gonna be fresh. He's not gonna have to go edit the whole game, not come out the field because he's the best guy. He got guys who can come give him rest. He got McCoy that can come give him rest and gonna do the same. You saw what McCoy did in the little scrimmage last week. McCoy is just as vicious. Hayes is just as vicious. Hayes' power rush looks just like that, actually. BJ just got a little more tools in his arsenal. Hayes got a power rush just as vicious. So imagine you bring in a fresh Hayes. You just slammed your lineman. You bring Hayes and he do the same thing. He gonna quit. Like, I don't want to be here. No, I don't want to be here, coach. No, I don't. I'm tired of getting embarrassed on ESPN. I thought I wanted to be on here. Make sure y'all get y'all power naps, because, that game ain't going to end until after 11 o'clock. And you're going to have to go to work on Friday. They did it to us. They should have left it on Saturday. Yeah. I got some news coming for you. I'm finna drop something on the screen very shortly for y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all like them lights up. I'm about to drop some very important news for Greg Said It history. I've been working on this for weeks. Yo, man, it's gonna be fresh, but it's not gonna be fair. It's gonna almost be like, why y'all put the 8th grade out there against the varsity? It's gonna look like that. It's gonna look like that. So we're gonna have some collaborative stuff going on. That's what I'm about to drop. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Like, appreciate it here. Look. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this news for y'all. News flash. Join us live. We're gonna be on Discord. I got it set up. Just go ahead there. Get your little handle on the back. We already got some people pumping in this morning. I just dropped the news this morning. I told y'all we was gonna be on Chatter. Chatter ain't right. It's a little new app. It's too glitchy. I tried to work with them. I like what it do, but I didn't even realize I was ignorant. I've always dealt with Discord more from the tech side. Maybe they added some features. I don't know, but we're going to be able to do everything I want to do on Chatter on Discord from the live video standpoint. Anybody talking about collab, it's going to be a true platform, barbershop style platform. Get in while you can. Because I know this video can go out to thousands of people. So make sure y'all get in. I'm seeing some people come in now. Get in while you can. This is not going to be like an unlimited thing. Matter of fact, I'm thinking on game day, we might go up to 100, which is fine with me. It's not going to be recorded. It's going to be live. We're going to not be on this platform because I'm not going to be dealing with copyright and all that stuff. And it's more set up for us to be more engaged. It's not going to just be me talking and y'all in the chat. We actually going to be able to interact and collab and stuff like that, similar to we've seen spaces and clubhouse style, group barbershop style thing, but with the video component, we're able to be more expressive in our chats with the gifts and all that type of stuff and the stickers. So it's a little more interactive for the game. We're gonna be on the also lovely Tanggula box. So that's what we're gonna be watching on. So you're gonna get to kind of see what that feel like, what that look like. And because that's my cable. So without the bill, that's what I use. So we're gonna be on there. We're gonna be able to watch the game at the same time and interact. So make sure y'all get that. I know a lot of y'all probably already in Discord, so it'll be an easy thing just to add that channel. The Greg Said It channel, right? So that'll be the invite there. Yeah, I'm also on X a little bit, mostly on YouTube, but we're gonna be up in there on this Discord. So like I said, the game will be in there. Make sure y'all get y'all Discord on and get your stuff together, because on game days on and pop. Reading on against TU defense. And make sure Mr. Woodland, yeah, I'm leaving the chat alone. Just go ahead and jump on over to Discord, and we're gonna do it there. We're not gonna do it at Chatter. I know I sent you the Chatter link, so that's where we're gonna be at, and we're gonna do the thing there. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be engaging. Like I said, on this platform is more like y'all. I'm looking at y'all in the chat. I'm doing most of the talking versus we're gonna be able to interact on a different level, like a video chat, video call level, as we watch the game. So go ahead and hit that link you see on the screen. It's about to go away. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to screenshot it or whatever you need to do and count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we out. So back to the schedule at hand. You better find that link on our community page. You also better find that link in the description of this video if you missed it, or you go back and watch the replay. That we're about 37 going on 38 minutes into this thing. So make sure y'all go ahead and check that out, because that's what we're going to be on game day, right? Just live interaction, conversation. Gonna have some ability to talk in there, you know, with the text channels. I got a couple of little channels in there where we kind of talk about the defense, talk about the offense, you know, different little topics, different topics you can create. Y'all know how Discord work, so we better engage in there and have a good time. Like I said, we already done started this morning. Shout out to who my boy, what was it, Run the Skull? Forget his name. Already in there, going at it this morning when I dropped the link. So make sure y'all up in there. Thursday, man, it's gonna be a lot of sleeper heads on Friday. It's gonna be some sleeper heads on Friday. Good thing it's Friday, because it's gonna be some lean with it, rock with it. Because I'm gonna tell you that North Dakota, it's an ambush. It's an ambush, y'all. They've been set up. Somebody don't hype them boys up to believe that they can compete with Colorado. They don't show them all the old videos of the yesteryears, and they ain't told them what kind of wildebeest out there. Nobody ain't told them they going against the #1 quarterback, possibly the first pick in the draft, the first few picks in the draft. Nobody ain't told them what that means. Like, what they do that at? Nobody ain't told y'all finna go against the best quarterback y'all gonna face all year. Probably the best quarterback y'all ever played against. Y'all finna go against him. They don't know that. Y'all finna go against arguably the best athlete of our generation on both sides of the ball. What is that? Was it Dino? Was it Dino? I think it might have been Dino. In the Discord. But it might have been. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, man, we're gonna be in there. It's a lot more engaging than just wait for us to go live. Run up the scope. Yeah, that's who it was. Run up the scope. That was the handle. Run up the scope in there. He was the first man in there. We need to give him a prize. He was the first one to jump in there. So yeah, we're gonna be in there and highly more engaging during the game. It's stuff that, you know, it's hard to do. You have to type and all of that. When we get in, it's gonna be a lot more engaging. It's gonna be a lot more engaging. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be off this platform, minus, you know, copyrights and all of that type of stuff, and just do something different. So be sure y'all get in there and check that out. Look, do anybody else feel like me? Maybe just me. I know I think I'll be saying stuff that everybody want to say sometimes. And sometimes I think people be like, and then they jump on it later. Because I'm gonna say it, no filter really on it. Like, I ain't saving face. Yeah, could they lose? Small percentage. Yeah, they can struggle. Yeah. But I'm banking on the fact that even if offense struggle, defense not. And even if defense struggle, offense not. So either way, it's gonna be too hot to handle for a team like North Dakota State. It's gonna be too hot to handle. And just the talent level, it's not like, oh, it's just FBS versus FCS. Yeah, that's a problem for the typical team. Like, yeah, y'all good, but y'all, it's like Jackson State was good, but they're not going to go up against Florida State. Like, even if Florida State mediocre, because of the talent gap and just the depth. So when you let somebody let you believe, yeah, Colorado been sorry, we usually sneak up on some teams every now and then, but they're not telling you the reality. This is not just Colorado thing. This is a unique year. When you look at the number of people they got on the Senior Bowl watch list, and that ain't even including everybody. When you look at the number of all conference mentioned people, when you look at the number of guys who expected to be drafted this year, you not going against an average team. that you can sneak up on. You're going up against a team that, I'm gonna be real with you, the average team don't want to see Colorado this year. Do I need to say it any other way? I'm gonna say it with my chest. The average team do not want to see CU this year. We talking all around in circles with people. This political talk is cute. Well, they could lose. They ain't. All right. They come out there slipping. They have enough talent on their team. It reminds me a lot of Jackson State last year, when they last year was that. On a bad day, they can give a good team a run for their money because their talent is just so, like, they can afford, like, if Shadour's not having the best day, their running game can kick in. Shadour's bad day is better than Shadour's bad day is better than most of these quarterbacks' good days. So he'll be like, man, I only threw for 300, 250, 270 yards. That's a bad day. I threw for 3 touchdowns, 207, 280 yards. He's so used to throwing 400, 4 touchdowns. And it's like, oh man, I only completed 11 out of 16 passes. He used to complete 14, 15 out of 16. His standards are so far up there that it's really unfair to compare. You're not going against a guy with low standards. You're not going against a guy with low potential. His worst day is better than your quarterback's best day. So he can have an average day and still beat you to sleep with the weapons he got. He can get out there and throw away a couple touchdowns. He can get out there and leave a couple touchdowns on the board and still beat you by 3 touchdowns. That's the kind of talent he has and his team has. So they're not factoring that in. They're not factoring in. I see y'all coming through. Keep them coming. I see y'all coming in inside the Discord. Keep that activity going, because man, it's gonna be a busy week. I'm waiting on some nonsense. North Dakota better keep their mouth closed. Like, they already done said and done enough. I seen they showed a video of them playing well off while they practice. Well off ain't gonna do that. But I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to humanize these kids because they're human and they showing hee ha ha. But when they get on the football field and you get hit in the mouth by BJ Green, you're gonna forget their human side, all them smiles and stuff. But you're trying to, like, which I get psychologically, I'm trying to humanize these guys. Like, they're not so big and so tough. They're little cuddly bears, like Waterboy. I see a puppy, eating ice cream. I don't know. It's like, that's what you want to see these guys as. Have at it. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to line up in front of them doggone animals for 4 quarters. And all the smiles and all the well off, it's going to be irrelevant. Because I'm telling you, the fact that they ain't even showing Shadozian well off, the fact they're not showing Okanola, it clearly tells us they're not showing everything. They're playing with people's mind. You think you're seeing stuff. You think somebody's starting, they might not. They're showing people not in reps as if you think, oh, but they're not going to play. They might be the main one out there playing. And it's like, you don't think these people don't got smart about what they show over the last year? They want you to think that they're showing something. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be cute. After this first week, people going to have film. They're going to have film. So, it's all good. It ain't going to be no longer leaning on well off. Because people learned from last year how they ran up on TCU. And I know they've already mentioned, North Dakota State already mentioned, they kind of worried they don't have no film because, again, they got an all-new team. They got to be the one to get experimented on. Because y'all running up on a team with a whole bunch of all-stars from other players. You can't watch all them different films. Maybe the guy blocking him get individual film. But it's not going to do you no good when BJ Green come out the ball, throw you and slam you in the backfield one play. Next play, he yanked you to the ground. It's just, y'all don't understand the psychology of a man. When you going up against a guy who just dominating you like that, and you figure out real quick, I ain't got nothing for him, and you realize you got to block him the whole game, and they be like, aha, wait a minute, switch, and then they put Hayes in there, and he do the same thing to you. Do you know how just how hurtful that is to a person's ego and their little soul. And then he slammed you around, and it's McCoy, come on in, you get some, dude, and you realize 3 guys don't ran through you, and then they gonna redo it, and they just taking turns just slamming you and embarrassing you, and the quarterback getting tired of getting hit. I like a good football game, guys. I don't even care. I want all of them to get some look. This is our preseason game, really, because I feel like I want to watch a good game. I really do, but they set these guys up to think this gonna be a real game. They really believe we're gonna just get in there and run the ball down their throat and just control the game. And then, like, you really believe that until it don't happen. And then all of a sudden, your feelings hurt and you want to put your little tail between. I want to see good football. I don't want to see sorry football. But they send these guys up for failure because they telling them, hey, these guys, it's gonna be a good game. And they're gonna, we can get them. And yeah, you're supposed to say that. But I just want to see a good game. And I have a feeling the good game gonna last maybe half a quarter. And then all y'all sleepyheads gonna go to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I want to see the whole butt whooping. I want to see Staub get in there and whoop. I want to see Ponder get in there and whoop. I want to see little Caleb Mathis get in there and eat them up. I want to see Charlie run the ball. Yeah, I want to see Hayden get the ball. I want to see Augustine get the ball. I want to see all of them now get in there and whoop you. And to the point they're gonna be like, you know what happened? Like, why they want this to go take a knee? I'm not taking a knee in the second quarter. I want them to feel like they run the score up, but not really. We're not really running the score. We just letting the other dogs get in that y'all thought was a joke, and they're gonna get in there and beat you just as bad as the first team. I want the defensive line to switch out, and they be like, whew, I'm glad BJ Green them off the field. And then you go in there and you put some other boys in there. You go put second, third team could be McCoy, Arden Walker, and you sitting there thinking it's sweet, and then he get in there and dog you out. And then they take Shadows out and they put Buell in. They put doggone big old Barnes in. They put Wiggins in there. Let the Shane Coates go get them. And I want them to think, oh, I thought I was going to have a break, and it's worse because they come in fresh. That's the kind of game I want. I want the depth to be on display. The depth we've been talking about that people say we don't have. Shout out. Yes, sir. I see y'all getting in there. My little tablet popping right on there. Bloop, 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 bloop. Get in there. Get in there while you can. Get your seat. I got a live event. Claim your seat. Because, man, it's going to be live. I'm going to see, can I get more seats in there? I think I got up to 100. So claim your seat. Because we're going to be thick as thieves in there. Because when we go to whooping for, everybody going to be one of them. And I know there's other Discords, other people. There's plenty to go around. We got a couple people going live this week. But I know we're going to be live. You know how we do it. We're going to be up in there. And doggone, I'm going to see if B. Watt's going to be up in there when he's going to be doing his little dance. B. Watt's going to be doing the dance up in there. You know, we're going to do it different, you know. B. Watch with that dance. He up in there. Yeah, man. They trying to juice them boys up. You know how you juice somebody to get beat up? Go get him. I bet you won't hit him. Ooh, you laugh. You want Colorado to slaughter these boys. Who the real bison? You know Buffalo is a bison. Who the real bisons? They come on there to my they the bison and the real bison. Buffalo bison, same thing. Right. Grizz up in there. You see who up in there? Grizz. We're gonna be up in there. You know how we do it. Hello, Miss Kibble. Half of the starters are hurt. That's the wrong game to be hurt. I want a good game. I want you to come and go back and get the ones who beat the national championship and go and get everybody you need to get. You can go get Trey Lance if you want to. I want it to be competitive. I don't want to just beat you to sleep. I ain't like these other folks. I'm scared of no competition. But I want all your best players to come out there. I don't want no excuses. Because they're going to beat you so bad. Well, what if? No, man, I'm going to beat you in your starters. Go get all of them. Go get the starters from last year if you want to. Get them from wherever year you want. I want the bet. I want competition. I don't want no boring game. I got a feeling Colorado going to beat the mess out of them fast and bad. They're gonna be in street clothes. But see, the problem is they like Staub. I know Staub can beat this team. I believe Ponder can beat this team. So it's overkill for Shador to. I want Shador to be out before halftime. Get your numbers, get your 4-5 touchdowns. And instead of like, yeah, I hit 4-5 touchdowns on the FCS team, and they're like, oh, what do you expect? No, I did 4-5 touchdowns in the first half, less than the first half. I want him to get his number in the first half just to show how dominant he is and go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. I want them boys who've been practicing hard all summer to get a chance to play. I want them 3-6 Mafia and all them boys to get in. I want Ponder to get in. I want to see them boys. This is our preseason game. Go get you some tape. I want to see these boys play. That's that dance. That's the dance we're going to be doing. We call that going to do a shuffle. QB shuffle. Ain't going to be none of that going on. North Dakota State quarterback going to be. Because if you think y'all finna just doggone load up the box and run there and get Shador. Because that's what they got to be thinking. I know they ain't planning on covering our receivers. They going to have to use last year's form. They don't have enough DBs. And then they complain about their number one DB hurt. His foot and all that. Like, his foot was going to be hurt if he came out there. He better be glad he got the excuse that he ain't going to be part of that butt whooping. It's the right time for his foot to hurt. Because he's going to get out there and get beat to sleep. You hear me? You better have 4-5 of him. And I don't even know if that's going to be enough. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I want the best on the field. That's why I don't even put all that hope into North Dakota. I don't look over North Dakota. I'm going to look through you. We're running straight through you. And then we can talk about the next week. But doggone it, since y'all talked all that stuff, then to beat them to sleep, man. I am. Beat them to sleep. I mean, you know why they don't talk? Because at the end of the day, they got so much depth. They got peeking around the corner. Is it my turn? Is it my turn? He can't talk because he's number 3 on the depth list. He's just ready to get in. Imagine you being on this team, you number 3 on the depth chart. You salivate like a dog watching the plate get laid out and they won't let you eat. You salivate, drooling all out your mouth. Please beat them to sleep so I can get in. They're not coming out there to play with them boys. They're going to beat them to sleep so the other boys can get in. Tag. That's what they're playing for. They're not playing to play around with these boys. They're not going to go play around with them. They can play Tampa 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They finna get beat to sleep. They can play Tampa 2, Jacksonville 5, Miami 3. It's just not a good matchup for these guys. They can play the right defense. They don't have the right matchup. Do we need to? You know what? We're gonna do this again for the guys in the back. I'm gonna get me. I don't even wear watches. Smash them lights. And while y'all in the process of smashing them lights, make sure y'all get in the Discord. No, we ain't gonna let them throw in the towel. We're gonna catch it and throw it back at them. No, we're not done. We're not done. You know why we're not done? Do you know why we're not done? Let me show y'all why we're not done. I gotta get my time, you know. Let me show y'all why we're not done. Because these folks think I'm joking with them. Let me show y'all something.
You take it to it, man. You take it to it, man. You gonna do it. You take it to it, man. Let's go. Hey,
go take a nap. That's what we gonna see. Y'all think he do this for fun? How you gonna move the ball? How you finna run the ball when your lineman in your lap every play? Don't even play with me. Don't even act like y'all think y'all finna run the ball. Don't even act like you finna think. Don't even play with me. That's the kind of attitude. You see that attitude? Don't even act like you finna think you finna block me. That's what he gonna do, North Dakota. Don't even act like you think you belong on this field with me. I'm gonna show you day one. Play one. Don't play with me. The fact that you even lined up in front of me. The fact that you should have stayed on the sideline and forfeited. The fact that you think you finna block me today, it's an insult. That's how you gotta play. I felt the same way. The fact that I don't even, at least I wake up motivated. The fact that you showed up today, you believe you can beat me. The fact that you lined up in front of me, you believe you actually can block me. It's an insult. It's an insult that you lined up in front of me today. That's the way that's the scene that was everybody's about BJ. You know, we heard all these different things. People got their different opinion. But you see what his attitude is. And I'm gonna tell y'all, he ain't the only one. Shadoze play like that. I know Hayes play like that. I know Okinola play like that. He's more finesse. But I know Buell play like that. I know Barnes play like that. I know Wiggins play like that. This is different, y'all. We didn't do this last year. We didn't do this last year. I'm telling you, there ain't anybody who did that last year. We didn't have that. Jordan Dominique was the only one that had remotely attitude like that. Imagine we had 4-5 Jordan Dominiques last year, what our season looked like, and that's what you're looking at this year. Our little rinky-dink line last year, we lost 8 games. Only 2 of them was by more than one other one. We let UCLA out of all teams. End up beating us by 10. Everybody else was by field goal, touchdown, whatever. I don't know. It's unreal. Like, nobody gonna disrespect Georgia like that. They don't respect Colorado. You just gonna act like you gonna, yeah, anybody can beat you, upset city. You see in Florida State with Georgia Tech, whatever. But to act like, that's like the exception to the rule. Like, they can beat you. Don't slip up. Don't let it be a trap game. But to act like they actually can beat you. People actually believe, well, they can beat you. You know what they did at Iowa. This ain't freaking Iowa. Iowa ain't never had no great quarterback. Iowa ain't our offense. Iowa plays similar to them. We're not going to be playing with them, playing patty cake with them like these Civil War weapons. We're not going to play, all right, your turn. Okay, my turn. No, we're going to bomb you. Check out in the Discord group. We call it Bombs Over Boulder. Bombs over Boulder. That's what we talking about. This weaponry we have in this offense, and of course we got that nasty D. Anybody in that nasty D? That's that defense. We already got a couple text channels in there. That's what we talking about. We ain't got no Civil War weapons with the little cricket sword at the end. We the drummer to do, and we just yeah. No. We got modern weaponry. We got drones flying over you. It's unfair. You come out here with your Civil War weapons if you want to. Y'all ain't even gonna make it on the battlefield. We're gonna before you even get, y'all gonna be running in the trees. We don't have the same weaponry y'all have. Y'all gotta shoot and get the powder, put the gunpowder in there. We got machine guns. Why y'all got y'all little Civil War weapons? This is not the right kind of matchup, guys, to act like these boys finna actually have a chance. Like, this is not the game for that. I know everybody else can tell y'all that, maybe. Greg gonna tell you that. Greg said it gonna tell you that. But you gotta know why BJ walked on. He didn't stay a walk on. Yeah, you gotta go look at Cheryl C. I think she did a great story on that. He was not a walk-on caliber player. He got in a situation where I don't think he got to play his senior year or whatever, because he transferred and they wouldn't let him play. He was trying to go to Carrollton or something like that, and I think he ended up going to like a small little private school, and it just threw off everything. And he's a smaller size guy, and he went and took a spot. He went and took it down there because he knew somebody at Arizona State. That's why he walked on there. He was not a walk-on caliber guy. The guy was a D1 prospect. I mean, he had production. See, that let people that's what they do on the news. They throw these words around. They don't tell you the whole story. BJ Green ain't never been a scrub. He won a scrub in high school. He wasn't no late bloomer that just came on. It was a situation. Just like B Hood was going to walk on to Georgia. But that's because he got injured his junior year. He was the top running back in the country. He got injured. So Georgia said, well, we'll just let you come on as preferred walk on. And then they just want to kind of lock you in. They give you a scholarship as they become available. But they still want you. That's why they give you preferred walk on. But he was never. If you're gonna look at look B Hood, Brandon Hood, he the real deal. He was gonna walk on to Georgia. No, Georgia wanted him. Just like Auburn wanted his brother. See, people so ignorant of the caliber players we got. Georgia wanted him. He wasn't just, we'll just take and put on the scout team. No, they wanted him. We ain't got these average regular walk-ons. Like the people try to sell it out to be, you just look for walk-on. We ain't no good. No. No. It ain't gonna be a trap game, all right. They keep playing with them. Keep playing with them. Hey, we got too many weapons, man. We got stealth. We got stealth weapons. You don't even see who on them. You don't even see who coming. Somebody show up, you ain't even playing for them because you ain't seen no well off on them. And the third guy on the doggone depth chart might blister you like Amarion Miller did last year to USC. That's the kind of weaponry we got. Yeah, that's unfair, man. If he got down this do, that man might have 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, man. I mean, that's really what I'm leaning towards. Like, y'all want to play it safe. I ain't got a gamble. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all want to spend some money? Go get y'all a Tanggula box, or over there in the Discord, and make sure y'all grab one of these shirts and hoodies and hats and good stuff. You see it scrolling at the bottom. Y'all got money to blow. You ain't got to gamble it. Make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all a shirt or 2 or 3, different colors and stuff and hats. And be ready because, I already told you we got a tailgate coming at UCF. We're going to see what the schedule going to be like. I mean, we're going to see. They should be undefeated down in Florida. All y'all East Coast people, jump in the car. What they call, I want to say bandwagon. Jump in the car together. Get on down now to that game. Get your tickets. Come on through. We got some tailgate with some good old country cooking down there. I'll tell y'all right now, macaroni and cheese. I don't even eat it. Let's see what I'm going to do. The food going to be there for the tailgate. All you got to do is grab you a little shirt. That's your ticket in. Plenty of food. Tailgate right outside the stadium. Make sure y'all be ready. It's going to be an exciting year. And I guess, unfortunately, it's going to be a fast year. It's been fast already. We're going to savor and enjoy this moment for this season. We're going to have some good times, some good memories. Because this is a special season. That's why I had to go to one of the games, and I'm going to 2. Blessed. And I had to go to Boulder. Because these games right here are going to be memories. This could be an electrified season. It could be, like Bucky said, it can be movie-worthy. They do what they need to do. Because Travis gone, Shador gone. The prime brothers are gone. Not to say they won't be good. Most of that defense is coming back. That D-line outside of BJ Green and Hayes, all them boys coming back. And Shane Coates. A lot of them boys coming back next year. I think Carter may be graduating. I ain't even mention him. So this gonna be it's gonna be an interesting season. It's like a catch-22 is exciting, and it's like, wow, this is it. But I hope Juju go ahead, and since he's waiting around, playing around, he go ahead and announce. Maybe that'd be exciting for the next chapter. You know how they're gonna line it up. They're gonna make it more significant. Maybe put him in the new uniforms or something. They know what's going on. It's about time for him. He said he wanted to be done by the time his season started. He done played a couple games. He actually played my high school this week, and I didn't even know it. I might would have tried to check it out. He scored like 35 points. And I think that him going ahead and announcing week 1, I think that would be the perfect timing and kind of let you know what's coming. Because the excitement got to keep going. Coach Prime will keep the market machine going. Shador out, the new generation in. It's like part 2 of a movie, you think same without you? Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different one way or another. It's going to be different, and it should be. Everything can't stay the same. They say they run a lot of misdirection. Plus, an improved roster doesn't mean much without chemistry. I don't know what you're talking about. That's cute, because I think Florida State might have lost a lot of players. They didn't look like Florida State of last year. But Florida State is not us. I don't even think Florida State want to see us. They don't have the quarterback that we have. They don't have the receiver weapons that we have. Trust me. And they don't have the D-line that we have. I watched the game. Matter of fact, my cousin played for Georgia Tech, and I watched the game. And I know matchup. So, you talk chemistry. It's not chemistry. It's called responsibility. When it comes to defensive line, you talking chemistry. You got to confuse. You're talking about offensive line, who, they got to work together schematically to block. Defense is, knowing your responsibility and going. Defense is about responsibility and assignments. And our defensive line has proven they're very good at that already. Our linebacker core is getting them the definitely needed touch up that they had with our new coach. What is this? How do you say it? Holock. I would say Hilo. And he's touching them up real nice. Like I said, I play linebacker. I'm watching what he's doing. He's teaching them how to keep his shoulders parallel to the line. Anybody who watch me know we talk about that. No crossing your feet. Stand parallel with the line. Keeping your shoulders square. He's touching up. I'm watching him do it on a very intensified short level. He's cramming that thing. So our linebacker is going to be a lot better. Plus, we have some good run stopping linebackers. So when you talk about chemistry and all that, you must be to my offense. Defense is probably one of the strongest. I'm talking about Hilo. Hilo is definitely making our linebacker core a lot better. Absolutely. That's exactly what I was saying. Overteaching. So that's how you don't get tricked by the misdirection. I don't care what he do. This is your job. Overteaching. That is the perfect word for it. That's exactly what he's doing. He's very thorough and very detailed. Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, we watched some snatch games out their hand. We watched some snatch games out of their hand last year. So we know what it is. People who real with themselves, we know who's the starting linebacker. I couldn't tell you, but I'm thinking it more likely to be somebody like Trevor Woods and Hill Green. But I told y'all 100 times, even Coach Prime is saying it now. It don't matter who's starting, it's who finished. It matters who needed for the particular roles or for the particular matchup. I don't care who start, because as the game go on, we make adjustments. We might say, "No, this guy need to be in. He got the hot hand." So, Trevor Woods may be in there with Hill Green, and then he may rotate out, and Jeremiah Brown may come in, and Wesley. It's gonna be rotation. Even without injuries, it's going to be rotation. And once this team plays together a few games, which is great to play a game like this in Nebraska, once we really figure it out, it's going to take 3-4 games to figure out the personnel. And once we figure that out, we're like, okay, these people play better together. As long as you got the wins to go with it, it don't hurt you. And you really figure out what people got. Outside of that, we've been in camp, not taking people to the ground. We've had all of that going on. So we're not really going to know. So it's going to be a lot of mix and matching until we figure out, okay, that's what we're looking at. The CU run game is on point. It's over because the play action. Well, we know the run game going to be on point. The reason why the run game going to be on point is because you dumb enough to ignore the pass game, for the run game. Have at it. Bombs over Boulder. That's gonna be their problem. They better. The run game gonna be there because they're gonna fear the pass game. If they don't fear the pass game, they're the dumbest people ever, and they need to stay where they at. If anybody coming to Boulder and don't fear their pass game, don't fear Will Shepard out there, don't fear LeJounte West out there, don't fear Travis Hunter out there, Jimmy Horn out there, don't fear Timmons out there, and you got Shador at quarterback, and then we got a tight end that can actually catch. If you don't fear that, you might as well not even show up to the game. If you don't fear the fact that they got these type of weapons, you don't deserve to be a coach or a player. That's the reality. So that's why I'm telling you the run game is going to be there, because we not got these guys and just not to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. But the problem is you're going to have to say, forget y'all pass game. I'm just going to load up and go try to get your quarterback and see what we can do, which is probably your best bet, because I don't think you're going to have enough DBs to cover all these guys. And you're going to have to lighten that box to do it. You're going to have to put some extra DBs out there. So what that do to your pass rush or what that do to your run stop, I don't know. But the people going to find out. I ain't seen no New Jersey Elite, but I'm sure it'll be coming soon. There is QB coach, and he also works with two hands on. Even if Juju didn't come up, really think that resource will not be used. Yeah, I mean, we know what it is. You see how quiet it don't got. Teams don't get quiet for nothing. USC quiet, Auburn quiet. They already know. We just CU is in control now. Just like with Jordan Seaton, they're gonna announce when they want to announce when it's opportune. I'm sure they already know. Just like I told you with the Jordan Seaton and the other things, I said they already know. Not just from no inside information. They already know. And when I say stuff like that, people be surprised by the same day or the next day the announcement drop. They already know. All his homeboys are already coming. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. That you see how that boy dad talk? He more aligned with Coach Prime than anybody. It's no other place. It's like Coach Prime got no other place he really could just really be him. This place is the best for a young quarterback to be him with the support and protection of this coaching staff. Everyone is going to gym. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, make them smash them lights so we getting ready to close out here. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure for y'all to be here. Jersey Elite on Twitter. Gold numbers, white trim, mountains on the sleeves. I have to check it out. Who page is it? They for sure going to test Seaton and Hank. That's the only thing they can do. I mean, they don't want to really, they can test Hank, but see, Hank ain't by himself. Hank got support from his guards. Hank ain't no by himself. He always got that. It's why we got strong guards. You got that long arm Benson by him. Benson is there to help. You know, these boys been there. See, that's the thing about it. These are not new. Our offensive line been there. Benson been there all year. He came early. Mayors, all these guys been there since January. These ain't guys who just got here like last year. So these linemen been together the whole 8 months at this point. They're not coming in July. So we talk about chemistry. That's where it matters most, the offensive line. They can test Seaton. If they got a guy who's able to test Seaton, more power to him. More power to him. Plus, we know what we got. We know what we're dealing with. It's ways when you run the ball that help. When you got a tight end that help. It's a lot of things that help Seaton. You know, it's a lot of things that help Seaton. As long as we keep the pressure from coming up the middle, we good. It's not so much about the pressure coming, because as long as we got a pocket Shador can step up in, Jordan Seaton can push him on around. As long as he keep him from coming inside, you really can't do nothing unless you dip and come inside. And you Shador, you do that Shador, that's a problem, because he just spin out, and he's dangerous when he spin out the box, because he's actually gonna have more time, and he will run the ball too. So it's like you screwed, because you dump inside, Shador know how to spin out, and if you go outside, Shador gonna step up in the pocket. It should be a pocket. It should be a pocket. And that's what they're not banking on. Shador having a pocket to step up in. Yeah. But like I say, I'm going to go ahead and throw this up one more time for the people in the back. For the people in the back. I ain't talking about the video, but I'm talking about this right here. For my guys, make sure y'all join Discord. This is our last live before the event. Make sure y'all check out the Discord. Discord right here. We're going to be live game day. This is our first year. We didn't do no live last year. This is going to be our first time in there. Make sure y'all in there. A lot of people already up in there. Have at it. You know, we're going to have different conversations. Go ahead and get that thing jumping just like we do here. And we're going to be live video chat style game day. Make sure y'all go ahead, screenshot, whatever y'all got to do. Type it in. If you're already on Discord, go ahead. You know what to do. Greg said it. Greg said it. In the 3 to the 2 to the 1 to the 0. All right. So we're finna close on out here. We say offense finally looks complete with the addition of a blocking running back. Yeah, we got blocking running back. We got blocking tight ends. You gotta think about it. We got Hart and we have Smalls. Smalls used to be like, he's a defensive lineman last year. You know how we like to have the big boy package come in when we would bring in Bishop and we brought in Coates on the goal line. Well, we got something similar with that, a little more athletic with Smalls. So that's what we're looking at. We got a guy who can do the same thing. We got Hart who can actually block and catch. We've been showing that hand, but I'm telling y'all, he is a weapon as a tight end. He's looking impressive. We ain't showed that hand yet, but we will. Yes, man. Yeah, yes, sir. See you on game day. See you on game day. And with that, if y'all ain't like, share, subscribe, go ahead and do it. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna see y'all real soon. Got a couple videos coming out. See y'all in Discord. Y'all have a great rest of y'all Sunday. And I will be talking to y'all soon. All right, y'all have a good one.